term 2, everyone. We missed you.
Yeah, we sure did. Hope you guys had a good holidays and are well rested for a busy and productive term.
Hey, what'd you get up to in the holidays, Helen?
Well, I went to a sustainability program. How about you?
Nice. I did nothing.
Yo, that's sick.
Now let's see what's up in AROTAHI TV today.
Test your geography knowledge on Guess the Country.
Meet the wonderful ladies behind our careers department with AO Backbone.
We catch up with an alumni who's now a pilot.
But before all that stuff, let's check out Youth Week, where students get to express themselves and their identities.
Hit me! What you waiting for? Put your back in it. Just a little more. Throw your waist in the snow. Tell your body you can. Work it hard and long. When you finish that, how are you gonna do? Yo tan celoso por todo lo que Dios me dio. A las mujeres
Talofa, my name is Tinikwa Samoa. I am the Guardian Mentor for Strive Youth Services, and my role this week was an overseer for the Guardian Mentor group for Aorere.
Hi, my name is Aorere. I'm Samoan. I'm a year 12 at Aorere College, and my role in Youth Week was prepping it and being MC for Friday night.
Hello, my name is Alicia Lilali. I'm year 12. I'm from Samoan, and my role for Youth Week was part of the organizing team and MC for Friday night.
My name is Jia Rose. I'm a year 11. I'm Samoan, and my role for this week was an organizer and an MC for Friday night. On Tuesday, we had our Let's Tell Them Now session, where we basically got students at our school to answer some questions and get interviewed.
On Wednesday, we had an art canvas day, so we did art displays for people to come out and draw and paint what they're feeling.
On Thursday, we had a game day, which was basketball and tug of war.
And on the Friday, we ended off Youth Week with an open mic night, where we allowed young people to come through and express themselves through different outlets. So we had music, we had people singing, we had dancers, we had poets, and it was basically a great way to end off our Youth Week.
What did you, as an individual, try to achieve in this week?
To help empower other people like me, because I know that some people find it harder to speak while others don't, and so I just wanted to make others feel comfortable.
Like getting to know more people in school, because we went to the same school, but it wasn't we knew, and I reckon just gaining confidence.
To let people like our generation be heard and give them a chance for them to say what they feel and express themselves.
Mine became a palace to depression. Mine became a playground for anxiety. My dreams became dreams of others. And no matter how many times I toss and turn, I'll still fall asleep to the same old verse.
What does your performance mean to you?
It was just a way of speaking up, and maybe it could help everybody else speak up about anything they want.
I think it's just bringing the community together, especially all the young ones. It's good to see them get into this type of stuff instead of hanging around the streets and stuff. So it's cool to see them come together as one.
It's being able to be heard by everyone, including adults and those and our peers.
It was just good to see students interacting and being really interested in Youth Week, because it was a celebration of them. So to be here, to be under one roof and celebrate their talents, I think is a really awesome initiative.
It was no violence or anything. Everybody was just happy. There was love. That's what was good about tonight.
Listening to the kids of their performances and just seeing everyone kind of engage with each other. I think it's really important that they also showcase their talents. You can just hear that everyone's having a good time, and I think that's what it's about.
It's very important that these guys have spaces like this so that they can feel at home. They can feel the the feeling of being mawhana. If it's for 5 minutes, that 5 minutes could change someone's life. So I think it's very important, very vital to to have these spaces for our youth as well, because this is character carving. You know.
Silver thoughts internalized, never commercialized, because school already made it kind of clear. To be brown and stop my foot down to the ground has been all of the listening disappears. Got accolades of agitators, stack beef like baconators, but the system that actually hate us, you claim to parade us, deny neglecting the team.
That's essentially how they end up becoming, and you know, what they see is what they see, and what they learn is what they learn. So when they have spaces like this, they can learn how to become a better person. They can see there's other avenues to go down when they want to, confine their feelings within poems and stuff like that.
And so as young people, it's definitely important to keep speaking what we feel needs to be heard, because every generation is different, every generation goes through different things, and so we're not going to know unless people say something.
What a cool event to kickstart term 2. It's great to see all of these performances from our talented youth.
Next up is AO Backbone.
In today's Backbone of Aorere College, we will learn about our career counselors and what they do in order to prepare our students for their future studies, careers, and general passions after school.
Kia ora, my name is Anila Sudhakar and I've worked here at Aorere for over 10 years now. So I've had connections with this school for a long time. I had my nieces and nephews come to this school, and in my previous job I worked at NZQA, so I had the opportunity to come and attend one of the prize givings over here. My role as a careers advisor is to help our young people make choices. Well, first of all, part of my role is to build relationships with students, because there are so many students at the school and just one of me, I don't get to have a lot of time with them. What I do is look at their academic history, I look at what their plans are and how they're progressing in school, etc. We try and make a plan for the student to achieve what their passion or their dream might be. On a normal day, I could have walk-ins, referrals from deans or the social workers. Some of my biggest challenges are reaching students. When we put notices out, when we email them, students not responding. I would like our students to take the opportunities that they have at school. Our students are very lucky that they have so many different pathways and opportunities. So basically, just go for what they can while they're at school. For example, when there's open days, when there's presentations, come to the careers room, look at the resources we have here and look at the online resources. It just, I don't know, I have a special place in my heart for this school.
Hey, if you ever need some career advice or opportunities,
or even your driver's license, now you know where to go.
Hey guys, you better get your timers ready. It's time for News in a Flash.
Welcome back to News in a Flash. New Zealand borders will fully reopen from the 31st of July, 11:59 p.m. As part of the 2022 budget, the government has decided they will be spending $114.5 million over the course of 4 years to help stand and prevent family violence. New Zealand is finally putting a cap on the carbon emissions budget. Climate Change Minister James Shaw says we are closer than ever to a net zero future. After 21 years, Apple is finally pulling the plug on the iPod, the first MP3 player to hold 1,000 songs. Year 13 Ball has now been confirmed for the 15th of July and will be held at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Central City. Pink Shirt Day, a day held to stand against bullying, is officially held today, Friday, 20th May. That's it for now, and catch me next time on News in a Flash.
Remember to set the 15th of July on your calendars, guys, because Ball's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. Who are you going to take to Ball, Helen?
I'm not telling. Now, who are you going to take to Ball, Donnell?
Well, anyway, guys, it's time for Alumni Catch Up. Saghar Singh comes flying in. Over to you, Anna.
Kia ora, and welcome to today's Alumni Catch Up. In this episode, we are joined by Saghar Singh. Hey Saghar.
What's up?
Okay, so before we get started, I'd like to know how you've been since you left Aorere College.
I've been pretty all good. I was left Aorere in 2018. Yeah, it was interesting to go from, high school, chilling with your mates every day to, not seeing your mates very often and then just working for a bit and then going into school, like tertiary.
Could you so I heard you're a pilot. Could you tell us a little bit about your career?
Yeah, fly planes. Not big yet, but a nice little small plane. And yeah, it's a cool thing to do. Yeah, it's pretty super cool. Views are nice and everything, but there's days where it gets pretty stressful. Because we fly out of Ardmore, and it's probably the busiest airport in the country.
All right.
And there's times just 5-6 planes coming into land at once, and then at the same time you want to go somewhere, so you have to look out for them. Gotta not dodge, but stay aware, stay clear, and at the same time you gotta watch out for hills, mountains, all that stuff. So one day you could be having a really chill, relaxed flight, and the other day you're sweating and just stressing out.
That sounds like so challenging.
Yeah, it's rewarding though. The views are nice.
Yeah. Is there any specific reason you chose to become a pilot?
There's no reason, but it's for as far as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a pilot. So my parents say that when I was still in my mom's stomach, my parents used to go sit at the airport lookout and just watch the planes go by. So they say that, it's from there, and I'm like, maybe. For me, it's just remembering sitting at the airport lookout, watching planes go by, having some Subway and Macca's, and just chilling. And then eventually became, and that plane toy. And then next thing you know, hey, I think I want to fly that thing for a job. And then here we are.
Well, that's so cool. So what does it take to become a pilot?
So I'd say is one of the first things you need to have is determination. So it's a tough industry, but it'll weed you out in a way if you don't have the right mindset, you're not determined for your goals. So I guess a good example is when you first start out to get your first license, it's your safety buffers for weather is massive. Big weather minimums that you need to adhere to. So, one day you'll be flying and it's crystal clear, everything's fine, but one little thing in the weather is a bit 50-50, your flight gets cancelled. So in my early training, I went from flying to the start of the month, 2 flights, and then my next flight was 3 weeks later. And you lose a lot of your muscle memory in how to fly, but it's just to keep you safe. But if you get through that period, once you get your license, the minimums get smaller, and your training accelerates. This is where most of the people tend to get demotivated and all that stuff. But it's crucial to just, be determined.
Yeah, definitely. So do you think your high school, journey helped you with your career now?
Yeah, especially at the starting of the high school years, year 9, 10, 11. It was nice teachers were helping out, but at the same time, they're also creating that sense of independence. So it was, do this internal, but hey, we're not gonna help you that much. You gotta meet this deadline, that's it. As we got further into, the NCA stuff, 12 and 13, it was still, like high school, help along, tag along, but there was also a sense of, the real world's coming out, gonna do stuff on your own, which helped me a lot, because, you go to flying school, it's, okay, you're gonna fly this day with this person, prepare for it. Right. It's like, okay, you just given a couple of sheets of paper. Our checklist is about 2 pages big, and it's just learning it. And if you're not gonna put in the effort to learn it, your flight starts off negative, and then your whole mindset for the flight becomes negative. So, that discipline and independence, that helped me from out there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wow. That really inspires me to, do what I want to do what I love.
Yeah.
So personally, I don't want to become a pilot. I've never thought such a great, career pathway. But for those students who are watching right now, who want to become pilots, do you have any advice you'd like to give them?
I'd say the financial part is tough, but there are student loans and stuff you can apply. If you do get in and you do get a loan, always stay ahead of the game. There's a lot of times in our training it says, stay ahead of the aircraft. In my case, I'd say stay ahead of your training. So if you know you've got a flight tomorrow or you've got an interview tomorrow, do a bit of research, background knowledge, think about what you're going to do in that aircraft. Get as much done so that when you're actually flying, you can bother about flying the aircraft versus, what did you say again? Or do this, do that. And then I guess, so that's practical. Flying part of, becoming a pilot, I'd say, not practical, theory, just study. You got spare time, study it out. But then at the same time, take a day off. It's always good to have a break. But yeah, students here at Aorere, I'd say go down to Ardmore Flying School, come say hi to me. You can talk to our staff. They'll get your papers ready and everything. Always look out. The requirements aren't astronomically high, but they're good. You still need to have some good grades, but yeah, it's not to the moon. It's realistic. It's once you get in, you have to put in the hard work. Yeah.
So our future pilots are watching, but also our teachers are watching. So do you have any teachers you'd like to shout out to?
I'd probably say Mr. Sharma, maths teacher. Yeah, I had him for year 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I had him for quite a lot of years. He was my AMT for a bit. Yeah, he made quite an impact on me. Just professionalism. I get it from him, to be honest. It's, we rock. First day of high school was rocked in. Yeah, it's chill. Him. First day of school, math with him was 20 minutes of silence.
Right.
And he was just silence on the board writing. And we're like, oh, bro, what's happening? And then he was strict like that throughout all of high school. And it's the same thing at Ardmore. You rock up, you can joke around and everything, but once you're flying or in class, it's super strict. Just focus. And which is what Mr. Sharma did. He was focused, but as soon as you did your work, out of class, you could have a conversation. So yeah, shout out to him. He helped me a lot.
Yeah, so shout out to Mr. Sharma. Okay, so thank you for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Welcome.
That's it for this week's of Alumni Catch Up. We'll catch you next time.
Whoa, surely you can hook us up with some free tickets.
Yeah, it's the least you can do, since we let you on our show and all.
Nah, jokes. Anyways, let's head over to our sports presenter, Tale, for an update on sports.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stacked that he knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass him. Back to reality.
What's up, Aorere? Tali here with more of your weekly sports updates. Straight to soccer, our senior girls played against Pakuranga last week and had a tough loss, 5-0. Player of the day was Giselle Waikato. To our basketball team, our under-19 boys had a tough loss against Avondale, 93-70. Player of the day was Christopher Gordon with 22 points. To our rugby league team, our first 13 boys had a massive win against Westlake, 30-8. Player of the day was Edward Parika. To our table tennis team, we won against Edgewater, 5-0. This was a good start to their season. That's all the results that we have for you today. Catch us next episode for more of your weekly sports updates.
Best of luck to all the teams competing this season. Remember to bring home the doves.
Now it's time for Guess That Country!
Malaysia? Samoa.
Samoa.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Samoa, is it?
That's Samoa. Yeah, I think so.
Samoa?
Yeah, nice.
Good job,
Samoa,
man.
Samoa,
the best country in the world. South African flag. What is that?
That's like Cuba.
Tuvalu. Oh, PNG.
No, that's Zimbabwe.
Africa.
Islands.
I was gonna say Jamaica, but no. Jamaica's rare day.
Jamaica. Why would you say Jamaica?
I don't know. It just reminds me
Wow,
of it.
it's got the stars.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
What stars have to do with anything?
I have no idea.
Not Brazil. Brazil? No. You said this was easy.
Yeah, I have zero idea about that one.
That's the old Japanese flag. I don't know.
Oh, no, Skip. I can't think of what it is.
I don't know this one either. I feel that I should know this one. Skip.
Oh my goodness. It's in the Pacific, but I can't think of what it is. Skip.
Oh.
Kiribati. Kiribati. Easy. Yeah.
Kiribati.
That's a British colony flag. Easy, obviously.
Cook Island? That's Fiji, bro.
Niue.
Sorry.
Alrighty.
Niue. Ooh. I'm not too sure about that flag. Vanuatu, would you say Vanuatu?
Is that Ukraine?
Ukraine.
Surely, this one's been on the news everywhere.
Oh, is that Ukraine?
No.
Ukraine, yeah.
That's Ukraine.
What's that one?
Ukraine.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
One you guys know.
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. Oh, that's Japan.
That's clearly China.
Yeah, Japan.
Japan.
I told you I'm really bad at flags. Japan.
Your turn.
I don't know what that is.
Canada.
Canada.
Canada?
Canada. No, Skip.
Brazil.
Brazil.
France.
I think it's Italy.
And I'm not sure if that's Italy.
The wall, yeah.
Germany.
Trump's big fat wall. Trump's big fat wall.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexican.
Mexico.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia?
Russia.
Germany. Oh. China. No. Oh my goodness. No, Skip.
Russia? No, China.
No.
You said no. What? I don't know that one.
Oh, yep.
What?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Ooh.
Turkey.
Turkey.
It's not Russia.
Romania.
Venezuela. Palestine.
Egypt.
Germany.
Egypt.
Oh, Egypt. Nah. No. Is it not? It is. It is. Shape.
Oh,
Shape.
yeah.
Man, those flags are hard to guess.
Yeah. What even the hell was that last one? Oh. Well, anyway, that's a wrap for today's episode.
We hope you guys have a good and enjoyable term too.
And we hope for the best.
See ya!